Here's Slippery Rock head coach Shawn Lutz, a 31-28 walk-off win over Cal U to get to 9-0. Jake Chapel, 24-yarder, got tipped at the buzzer there, still went through the uprights. You kind of fight off really an ugly second half for your offense, but when you needed it, they put that drive together at the end with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Your overall thoughts today?
Just two good football teams, John, really going after. It's hard to say there's a loser to that football game. Cal, give them a lot of credit. They played hard, they came back and made plays at the end. Freaking backup quarterback plays one play. Their quarterback had to come out on the 4th down, throws a touchdown. I mean, I would have been just devastated, but give our offense really credit that last drive. Rolling extended plays, getting key first downs, delayed hit, out of bounds, and Jake Chapel, I was more nervous about can we protect him because we had one blocked earlier and that one was tipped and it went in there. It was the best feeling in the world, and I just hope he's okay. He sprained his ankle a little bit on that, but boy, how many clutch field goals has he made in his career. So just a wonderful win. Really proud of the program and the coaching staff and our players to win the West. It's a gratifying feeling, that's for sure.
And 14-14 in the first quarter, in the first half there. You scored to lead at 21-14 at halftime. You come out, you put another touchdown on the board. You're up 28-14, and then your offense turns the ball over twice. Your defense holds Cal only to 91 total yards in the second half, but they get the short field after the turnover and a long punt return. They punch that one in, and then they get the 4th down and 7 touchdown pass from the backup quarterback to tie things late. Did you have confidence in your offense going out there? You had 1 minute and 10 seconds left with 2 timeouts left to go, 75 yards. Did you have confidence there?
First thing before that, you brought up a great point. Mistakes. We can't, against a good team, turn over ball twice in the second half, can't give up a punt return, and then we let that long one with the backup quarterback. But yes, I'll put our offense against anybody in any situations as long as you have a guy by the name of Roland Rivers. And everybody had on offense was part of that special drive, but really rolling extended plays was just unreal. And I think now he's got to be in the category, or we got to be talking about maybe being a Harlan Hill guy, finalist or something like that, because someone show me a better player right now playing as well as Roland Rivers. 4 touchdowns and over 100 yards rushing was unreal.
And you mentioned Roland there, 135 yards on the ground, averaged 7.5 yards a carry today, threw for 280 yards and 4 touchdowns in the air. No turnovers from him today. He had a couple turnovers on the outside from the receiver position today, but just overall an incredible performance from him when you really needed it. How special is it to be able to lean on a guy like that in a situation like you had today?
First of all, I hope he has a chance to be the PSAC Player of the Week right now. I think that's pretty good, pretty good stats for him. But for me, John, I've been here over 20 years, and I can't remember a more player that has made more plays right now and extended plays than Roland Rivers. He's one of the best I've ever been around. I'm gonna have to say that right now. I mean, he single-handedly per rush in this game, he averaged 7.5. They didn't sack him one time. He extends plays. He can throw the ball. And how about this? How about some of the hits he took? I mean, he's tough. He gets back up. He's bleeding his arm. He's just a fierce competitor, and just so freaking proud of him. And I got to give credit to our offensive line. They did a nice job protecting him, and, yards rushing. I give credit. We had 213 yards rushing and 280 yards passing. That's pretty good balance. That's what I like to see in our football team.
And that's against the #1 rushing defense in the country. They came in allowing less than 40 yards a game on the ground. You ran for over 200 yards. One of the people that was key in that today. You went to Deshaun Dinkins in the backfield with no Snorway again today, and Dinkins really performed for you. He looked phenomenal in the first half. Really carried the load from that lead running back position. What'd you see out of Deshaun today?
I tell you what, he stepped up. He really did, especially at the beginning of the game. He's hard to bring down, and he did a great job. I mean, we've had Fuffman, we've had Snorway. Now we're talking about Dinkins. It's just been great to see young men step up and be resilient, and he'd had a great day, so I'm very proud of him.
And 9-0 on the year now. You win the PSAC West for the 2nd year in a row and the 5th time in the last 8 years. Headed back to the state championship game. No program has been in that game more than Slippery Rock since they brought it back in 2008. What does this mean for the program to keep the continued success that we've seen over the last decade?
Number one, I'm just honored and proud to be in a position I'm at, and it was a great program when I took over, and it's going to continue to be, and we're just trying to maximize things. This team wants so much more. and they're so driven. It starts with them, the way they work hard in practice, and they'll be ready to work on Monday and Tuesday and get after it. But we want a lot more, so we're not done yet. We're going to enjoy this one tonight, but it's awesome to say that's one of our goals, is win the West, and next goal is say we want to be PSAC champions and then get a berth in the national playoffs. So we're on track with that, but we still got room for improvement. You saw some things we left on the field day. We still got to do a better job. And you know what other credit is? I like to give credit to our secondary. Noah Mitchell was 14 of 29. That's not a great completion percentage right there. So I like to give credit to our secondary. A very nice job today as well.
Well, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you, and go Rock.